everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News, and I appreciate you taking your time to watch my videos. We all know about the conflict between the U.S. and China, them buying up farmland close to military bases, the conflict of interests and bribes supposedly taken by the Biden family. Only now recently it was disclosed that a Chinese malware called Volt Typhoon is deeply embedded in our U.S. infrastructure and the military. It could allow the Chinese to cut off power and water and communication to military bases, and is also present in the homes and businesses of routers and the companies that supply us with our electricity and water across the country. Now it comes out in a report published by the Parents Defending Education, PDE. They have revealed that the Chinese financial influence over U.S. public schools. The Chinese government evidently has channeled, it's been allowed to happen, nearly $18 million in funding to U.S. schools, particularly those located in the vicinity of 20 U.S. military bases. 3 of the nation's top science and technology high schools have ties to the Chinese government-affiliated programs, PDE warned in its research. These included the Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology, Simpson County Public Schools in Kentucky, and the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics. Foreign Affairs House.gov even had a paper about the Chinese Communist Party, how they're threatening American universities. It says here, in the last 15 years, the Chinese government has opened more than 100 CIS in the United States. Confucius classrooms are currently in more than 500 elementary and middle and high schools in the United States. The FBI has stated that the CISs are ultimately beholden to the Chinese government. CI funding can include conditions that limit a school's autonomy by censoring political debates and preventing discussions on certain topics such as Taiwan and Tibet. Chinese talent programs threaten universities through theft of intellectual property and economic espionage. They can gain access to non-public fundamental research that can be used to supercharge Chinese innovation at U.S. taxpayer expenses. It goes on to say that the PRC is the largest source of foreign donations to the U.S. universities since 2013. Is the United States so broke that we are now considered like a third world country where we're allowing China to fund the education of our children? Here on the Parents Defending Education website, they have a list of some of the schools that are receiving money from China. Clover Port Independent School District in Kentucky, the Minnetonka Public Schools in Minnesota, the St. Cloud Area School District, also Minnesota, Tulsa Public Schools in Oklahoma, Sister School District in Oregon, Highland Park Independent School District in Texas, and Seattle Public School in Washington. The Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology has ties to Tsinghua University High School, the high school affiliated with one of China's top military schools. Simpson County Public Schools in Kentucky entered into an agreement with North China Electrical Power University to operate Western Kentucky University Confucius Institute. North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics received a Confucius Classroom of the Year award from Hamban in 2018. The CCP has ties to school districts near 20 U.S. military bases. While the United States is not officially part of the China's Belt and Road Initiative, Chinese state media has toured the work done by the Confucius Institutes and Confucius Classrooms to further the Chinese Communist party's global influence. In March, Parents Defending Education uncovered that a nonprofit linked to the Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology had received more than $1 million in financial aid from the Chinese government-affiliated entities over the course of the last 10 years. Further research reveals that the People's Republic of China fostered relationships with American K-12 schools through grants, sister school partnerships, and other programs since at least 2009. Here is a letter. It says the Congress of the United States House of Representatives dated May 31st, which states, it recently came to our attention that the University of California, Berkeley, UC Berkeley, failed to disclose to the federal government $240 million in investment from the Chinese municipal government for the TBSI, a joint research initiative, as well as other contracts with the Chinese government dating back to 2014. In exchange for monetary contributions, UC Berkeley officials offered exclusive tours of cutting-edge semiconductor research facilities to Chinese delegations connected to the TBSI. These delegations included Chinese researchers as well as multiple senior Chinese government officials. The CCP has publicly disclosed that its plan to surpass the U.S. in science and technology involves stealing the results of our research, whether through foreign talent programs, forced acquisitions, or other illicit means. Yeah, what are the other elementary schools that are receiving money from China? That's what I would like to know. During the school year of 2020 and 2021, 34 Chinese teachers were sent to Simpson County Public Schools. Also, evidently, at one time, there was 34 states and the District of Columbia that had schools that had engaged in financial exchanges with the Chinese government or affiliated entities ranging from a few $1,000s to more than $1 million per contract. Yeah, why is this being allowed? What are your thoughts? Our public education can't be that desperate where it's taking money from China. Or is it? They're buying up our businesses, they're buying up our homes, they're buying up our farmland. Yeah, and now they're buying up our schools. Yeah, put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for your support. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.